be real. She gotta be real. Next joint I wish she gotta be real. She gotta be real. Next joint I wish she gotta be real. She gotta be real. Next joint I wish she gotta be real. She gotta be real. She gotta be real. What's happening?
I'd like to welcome everybody to a Genuine Perspective, an open dialogue forum, good conversation. Come talk to us. What's
Public show of intent. Get my all, we're moving slow like uphill wind sprints. You and I something different. I can see the.
Y'all still with me? Let's talk.
Try and pique your interest. I'm for the moment, only living for the now. Strict. Come underground.
Hey, I know we this off topic, man. But have you guys seen the video of the football coach smacking the boy inside the head, man?
Oh, man, yeah. T, you ain't seen it?
No, I seen it. And I was thinking, like, dude, if that's your kid, like, dude, nah, that's ugly. And then went over there and like he about to square up with a second one and smacked him down.
Yeah, bruh.
Like that game.
Initially, somebody was saying, "Oh yeah, that was his son," but then,
Nah.
Exactly, because there's a Facebook post of him apologizing.
Yep.
I don't know that you could apologize to me for. I don't even know how his daddy clearly wasn't there.
Nah. It said the boy's mama was there and she didn't want to press charges.
Why?
Because the police got involved.
You know what? No, that's a statutory thing, man. In some states, mom don't need to press charges. They see a child catch that type of wreck. You know, I mean, man, he clocked him, bro. He fuck, just twice clocked him, man. I've ran up on suckers for less, man, and I don't know how, man. That didn't even have to be my child. That could have been your child. If I knew it was your child,
yeah,
I'm like, hey, man, I gotta do something. Put my cape on. I'm diving in.
So I think people get it twisted, especially mothers, and I hate to sound like a Republican here, but this is why our community need fathers around. Because I noticed two of my sons play football, one of them still playing, and I noticed girls sometimes have an imaginary idea of what raising a man look like.
I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? And when it comes to football and stuff like that, they don't know. They never played. Like, football's a rough sport. The coaches are going to curse, all that. But I had to step to two football coaches. Like, you ain't going to talk to my son like that. Or if my son crying, you need to pull him out the game. He only such and such age, and he ain't cried in 3 years. If he crying, something wrong. I done had to step to two coaches. When I give my sons and they fall, I'll be like, boy, stop crying. It's football and all. But right. That's for the parents to do when they young.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. You wouldn't do a grown man like that. You know what I mean? Because he's going to hit you back. So don't do a grown man's child like that.
That's right.
If you don't expect something to come to you for that, man. I just had to, that been irking me, man. I want to see what y'all thought about that, man.
Doing the way he did it is he was in tough mode. Like he walking around like he dealing with grown men. Yeah. And he gonna get props off of it. You know what I'm saying? That was just ugly, bro. Like, I ain't want to look at it, bro. I don't like looking at stuff that bother my. Tone, I done hit you up about several things. Like, I just don't like looking at negative stuff because my whole mood will change. It don't have nothing to do with me, but my mood changes and will be messed up because of it. You know what I'm saying?
So let me tell you. Now we getting way off topic.
But we good. We done.
My problem.
We good now.
So check it out, Blizz. T always say, he don't, want the negative energy, so he don't watch that type of stuff. Some things are unavoidable. Like, you talk about George Floyd, Breonna Taylor. Whether you watch the news or not, you're going to know these things are happening in your world. Mm-hmm. But if all you do is listen to other people and watch the news, you may think that's the worst thing that's going on in the world. That's far from the worst thing going on. We got kids getting punched in football games, kids getting molested. I don't want nobody to hand feed me solely because, I don't want to take the time out to inform myself of what's really going on. Yeah. So bad or good, I want to know what it is.
That's well put, man. That's well put. I knew someone like that almost like they wanted to live in a someone like that. What you're speaking on, not suggesting the way TJ is, but I knew people that just didn't want to deal with what was happening in the world, and they just wanted to stay in their little happy space, and that's cool. But you better be aware of what's happening out here because it will bite you. If you can ignore it all you want, you might not believe in the devil. He believe in you.
word. So people send me, inbox me different videos sometimes. Sometimes I don't watch them because I know what it's gonna be. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me, like, because I know certain stuff people will look at for entertainment. I'll look at it and get mad about it. You know what I'm saying? Like my attitude shifts, and I know that. And it's like, this ain't got nothing to do with me, but I'm in a bad mood. But I know that I do that.
That's the sheepdog mentality, man. You familiar with that mentality, sheepdog?
Nah.
It's something inside that you feel like you have to protect the sheep. You know, your sheepdog. And if you can't, you frustrate.
Right.
Like,
right.
I can't do that.
Right.
Yeah. So here's my advice to you, T, because I talked to my son, and once you post this, I'm gonna make him watch it. I talk to him all the time about controlling his emotion. So if you watch one of the videos, don't like that video with the girl. I couldn't watch it all the way through because the girl was being humiliated. I stopped watching it because I felt bad for the girl. But you know, when you watch stuff like that, or stuff that get you upset or angry, and you in the crib, that's a personal lesson on emotional control. You know what I'm saying? That's something is, okay, now they've seen this, they done beat up this 3-year-old kid for stealing the cookies. Now how am I gonna deal? Am I gonna walk around pissed off all day? Or, you know, I could even control myself? Because if you can't control your emotion through that, what's gonna happen when you at work and some boy come through and snatch 3 of your fries off your plate? You gonna get to swinging? Or you gonna be like, hold on, partner, what you think? You know what I'm saying? Every day for me is a lesson, something to learn.
You ever have a situation? We're on the second episode when we spent off. We're talking about the coach joint. You ever be sitting in something happen that doesn't concern you? All right, one story. Since I moved out here, you remember when I cut my hand right on, had the thing on it? I went to a spot out here to a party that was at the National. I was by myself. It was a dude chilling with his girl about 8 feet away from me. You know, I always chill my back to the wall, looking, grooving, doing whatever. And it was a dude that walked up to this dude's girl and said something. He had like 2 dudes with him. And he walked up to the girl. I'm thinking, I'm just observing from afar. I'm thinking, okay, he must know them, right? The dude tried to touch the girl's hair, like move it back and all this extra stuff. So she pulled back, and I'm sitting there looking because the dude just sitting there. So I'm like, okay, this can't be right. So then this other girl who was cool with the dude and the girl walked over trying to distract the dude who was violating. Dude, I sat there burning up inside, bro. I went over there, hand in the joint. I put my arm around the dude who was with the girl. I was like, yo, dog, I don't know you. If you try and pop, I got you. What you trying to do? And he was like, yo, I'm grown, man. I ain't here for that. I said, I feel you and I understand. If you try and rock, I'm right here, bro. Like, he violating. I ain't have nothing to do with it. I got a joint on my hand. But I'm like, yo, is it because you by yourself? Yo, what you trying to do, bro? You know what I'm saying? But they ended up bouncing off. Then later on, that dude, I seen him talking to some other dudes chopping it up. Then he was walking, because I went back to my spot after they bounced. He came over there and dapped me up and was like, man, I appreciate you, bro, bro, bro. You know what I'm saying? Show love, him and his dudes. And then they rolled on about their business. Now, I'm thinking, all right, dude, I'm out Richmond. I'm by myself. They bang joints out here. You know what I'm saying? But in my head, I couldn't sit. I was burning. Like, I can't sit, bro. I got to go over here. I don't have nothing to do with it, bro.
I just told you, bro, 5 minutes ago. What that mean?
Dude, it's against my better judgment. I'm going through all this in my head, but I'm like, man, I ain't me if I don't go over here, bro.
Sheepdog, man. And homie was a sheep. That's why he didn't want no action. Them boys was wolves.
Yeah.
Wolves, and he didn't want no action. He like, it wasn't because I'm grown, it's because you a sheep.
Yeah.
You just ain't want no action. So,
T, I think you should have left that one alone, buddy.
I should have. Like, and when I was thinking about it, I'm thinking, yo, my hand wrapped up. Man, you're right. I should have. In hindsight, before sight, I already knew I shouldn't have. But it be eating me, bro.
if you want to pull out your Batman cave, I'll direct you to some news articles where it's some babies and some old women getting beat up. That's where you focus that at, man. That situation you just explained.
It was dumb.
Let that go.
It was dumb, and I'll be trying to just get myself like. That's why I leave half the time when I go places. If something irritates me, I just go ahead and leave because I'm like, man, let me leave.
You go home.
Like and I say I ain't no tough guy. That ain't it ain't no grandstanding. I ain't no tough guy, bro. When I do anything.
Yeah, nah, man. I don't little stuff, silly stuff irk me. Stuff that I can't even put a finger on. But it's the dumbest of things that will irk the hell out of me. Stuff like somebody clipping their fingernails in public.
Right.
Bro, that puts me on Mars, man. It's like, but something else, I just shrug it off like, man, look at these jokes. Don't pay no mind to it. But somebody get to clipping their fingernails, I'm like, yo, you just thought in your head, hey, it's a great place to groom myself, huh?
Wow. Wow. That's hilarious. I ain't never heard that one.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, and it could be the wildest things, man, that set me off. But, for the most part, the things that you would think like, yo, that don't bother you, I'm like, nah. But it be some stupid stuff that don't calculate. It just sets the computer haywire.
You said sets the computer haywire.
I gotta reboot.
Man.